All right. Welcome, everyone, to the Talk Cock podcast. Back again, boys. Back again. With your host,
Para
Donkey,
punde.
Parapunde, Larry, and TK on your favorite Talk Cock podcast.
Really? Favorite?
Favorite?
Really?
Your favorite podcast.
There's only
Yeah.
like 5 listeners.
I mean, for those 5 listeners, this is their favorite, I bet. Right?
Like in a background music, like when I'm in the kitchen like cooking and like, oh fuck, I need some para pundes talking in the background. Here comes
Yeah.
Talk Cock Podcast.
Yeah, imagine they listen to us for pity, but not for we are interested. It's like, I know TK, he's a nice guy. I'll just give him some watch time. I'll play it in the background.
This like pity sex.
Yeah, imagine nobody is listening. It's just they're trying to be nice, a good friend, a good supportive friend.
Bro, I would be happy if I had a friend that was like so supportive that they would literally play an hour and a half long podcast every week to support me. Like even that would mean a lot. But
I did that, bruh. I fucking did that.
And you're here now. So he's
Yeah,
no more
I'm
friend.
here now. Like, I think you guys even talked about me in one episode that I'm your biggest fan because
Yeah.
I would listen to each episode because not because I loved listening to you, but mostly because TK is trying to do something for himself and I want to support him. And then once I started listening to you guys, it felt like I was actually like hanging out. It didn't felt like a podcast, and I would have so many remarks. I'm like, shit, if I was there, I could have told that. I could have made that joke.
you feel like one of the banchos just listening
Yeah.
to the podcast.
I mean, probably because there's a bias that I'm a good friend of yours, so that's why. But regardless,
No, you are us, Larry. Okay? You are
Um,
one of us. That's the
yeah.
thing. You can't ignore it.
Once a para punde, forever a para punde.
I don't know about that.
But I am sad though that we lost our biggest fan. Like literally, we had the only fan who would like listen to every episode, and like now I don't even know who else to the show. But
And he's here now.
Well, you know what? I did that same thing. Like there was I don't know on which week, but I was on that episode. But I boot up my YouTube and it showed like it had like 8 views, and I'm like, oh, it has only 8 views. I guess I'll just play it in the background, even if it's us talking, and I just let it sit there for an hour while I'm playing. Listening to my
Don't say that. People are gonna think that's all our views, just us playing it back again. People are-
no, like okay, like you need like about 4,000 hours of watch time to even get monetized. So until you get that, you can like cheat a bit. Like do you know there are Indian people who actually have systems in which they boot up, let's say 20, 30 tabs at once in their
Okay,
like
let's
4
not say Indian people.
Okay, so it's pretty common in South Asia to make YouTube accounts monetized, and then they sell the monetized account to people. It's a business, basically. It's popular in South America because the labor is cheap, and if you can sell one account, you can sell it for a good amount. So what they do is they rack up a lot of watch time by playing the video. So let's say they will open 27 tabs on Chrome, 27 tabs on Firefox, or and have like 4 or 5 devices like that and play the videos constantly. So on a loop or something. So a few days or after a week or two, they would accumulate the 4,000 hours of watch time, and let's say they will put some content which will actually generate some subscribers. So let's say how to do videos, like how do I fix my light bulb, or I don't know, like how to lawn whatever. So they rack up those things like within a month, and then they like make all those videos private and try to sell the YouTube account for a good price, so that every video afterwards you post, you actually get AdSense. So, and you already have 1,000 subscribers, so you don't feel like the grind is that much, even though it is. But it's just a boost up, and a lot of people do it.
Oh my,
Okay,
this time TK does it.
No,
Oh.
like at least it will generate you some money. That's
I don't think so. Even if a YouTube channel is monetized, like there is no guarantee you're gonna make any money off of that unless you've gotten to a substantial amount of actual views. Like your channel
yeah.
can be monetized, but like it's very hard to still make money from that channel. Right?
Yeah,
Like,
sure.
especially if it's not organic. Like these 1,000 subscribers were bought it, and the watch time is just from your farming your own videos. Like it's not gonna get actual views unless there's like actual content that pops off.
Yeah, yeah, sure. No, I'm not denying that. But what I'm saying is like it becomes a bit easier in terms of, because now you're recognized, you have a YouTube partnership, you are in a YouTube partnership program. But yeah, obviously, if the videos don't get views and if it's not organic, you're not gonna make money. But it still helps, because for the first 50 videos, maybe you won't make any money because you're still striving to get that 4,000 hours and the subscribers. So now you just like, in the near future you can. And the thing what people do is they use beef. So I've seen
What's
a
beef?
lot of channels. Okay, so they use other celebrities and names or titles to actually rack up views, because nobody wants to listen to me and TK because they don't know us. So
It's
our
clickbait.
opinion doesn't, yeah, because our opinion doesn't matter. But what they will do is, let's say they will put up something like Leonardo DiCaprio did this and you won't believe it. Or PewDiePie is leaving YouTube, here is why. And like these sort of videos where they talk about celebrities or big stars in the platform, so that they farm those fans, and that's what gets you clicks and views. I remember a despicable
Yeah,
thing happening, like one
clickbaiting.
streamer, Technoblade, he died of cancer last year, and there were legitimately channels making 20-30 videos within a week of trying to farm views from his death. Like how
Yeah.
I don't know how people are so weird, but they were like top 10 moments of Technoblade. This person said this about Technoblade. We are very sad that he died. And it was like bunch of that just so people will click on it. And it
Yeah, I
works, as
remember
sad
that.
as it is.
Well, yeah. I mean, that is the harsh reality of business, I guess.
Yeah, I mean when I mean nowadays you always see like Mr. Beast's name dropped in the title for no reason at
Yeah.
all. And like
No, you can't do that anymore because you can get copyrighted issue. Now you have to take permission. It kinda got a bit like,
what, you can't
otherwise
put
you
Mr.
might have an
Beast's
issue.
name in the video without like who's gonna
Yeah,
copyright?
I mean his
Is
team.
Mr.
Like I
Beast
don't.
is Mr. Beast gonna go around copywriting every video with his name?
I mean, he has a team. It's not like he's doing it manually by himself. He has a team,
Yeah,
legal team
but
for sure.
I don't
No, if you're making a bunch of money off his name, like abusing his name or using his name in the wrong contents, then yeah. But if it's like a positive marketing, maybe they will let it slide. But it's up to them.
yeah, but I don't think YouTubers usually do that. It's usually the fucking companies and like music labels and stuff that like go around copyright striking everyone.
No.
Like I don't think like big YouTubers especially they get used to it. Like PewDiePie, I remember when he was like the most popular YouTuber, everyone used to farm his name. They would be like, "Oh, PewDiePie did this," or just like PewDiePie, shit like that. And they do this all the time.
Wait, TK, your volume is whacked as fuck, man. You're going in and out of volume. Can't hear you at all.
Hello. What about now?
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
I guess I'll just have to hold it here.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that happens. But I mean, from what I've seen from our channel analytics, we don't even have 1,000 watch hours yet.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a weird
Wait,
ass podcast out of nowhere.
how is that possible? I have. Oh no, I think the first days I used to listen on Spotify, so maybe
Yeah.
that's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like until the first first 30 or 25 episodes? I think the first 30 episodes. I used to like upload on Spotify before like I switched to like making it like video content and YouTube. So
Yeah.
it was just all Spotify and all those episodes where I like fucking edited all the individual ones and later uploaded them to YouTube. They weren't on YouTube at first. Now they're on.
Maybe that's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, no, like what I was trying to tell you is that like if you use other people's name to grow a name, even though it's not the ideal way, but that's the I wouldn't say the easiest way, but that's the way you can see traction in your channel or involvement of actual organic viewers. Because I have seen a few channels who have like 3 videos but have like 50,000 subscribers or 80,000 subscribers. Within like 5 to 7 videos, they made 100,000 because those 5 or 7 videos were quality videos and actually informative and was marketed to an audience who would actually watch it.
well,
So the quality of your uploads actually matter.
Well, of course it does. So maybe we should just put Mr. Beast in the title of this episode and see how it goes.
Yeah, I don't think so. Anybody's gonna click an hour-long video just to us
Mr.
mentioning
Beast did what? But like, it's not like I haven't clickbaited, okay, enough times on this fucking show. Like putting
Okay, so
names of Johnny Depp, fucking what's that woman's name? I forgot.
Amber.
Yeah, Amber Heard, Will Smith, Chris Rock. So much, okay? I'm not a stranger to clickbaiting out here, okay?
Right.
We play
Miss-
dirty out here.
Okay, so Mr. Beast scammed all of his viewers, and here is how. That's-
Copyright strike me? Question mark.
Oh, the only one that TK managed to strike gold without doing anything was surprisingly the shots of me playing with donkeys.
Yeah.
yeah.
Those one short, like in particular, got like 77K views out of nowhere.
Oh,
With Donkey.
yeah.
Yeah. And
So,
another one got like about 5K or 10K. Check.
yeah, I think even TikTok clips works actually very good as well.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
But for that you have to, like do a bit of good editing, maybe put subtitles as well, and hope that one of your clips actually goes viral. Like the one with Donkey.
Yeah, TikTok is the way to grow actually. Like shorts and TikTok, like those short form content are basically the only ways to grow now. Like you can it's very hard. It's easier to get people to click a fucking 15-second clip than it
Yeah.
is for them to get to click a 1 hour video or even a 10-minute or 5-minute video, right? Like I like it works on me, bro. Like I go on my YouTube channel and sometimes I'll be watching a video or something, and in the middle of the scrolling my timeline, I'm like, oh, there's some shorts as well that seems interesting. Let me just click on there. And without leaving the video, right? Like I'm already watching a video, I can watch a short at the same time, be done with the short, and then go back to my video, like
Wait,
without
what?
having to cancel the video. Yeah, it works on the YouTube app.
Okay.
Like you know how you can minimize once you
Yeah,
play
yeah.
a video, you can minimize it. So when you minimize it and go to your home page on YouTube, and you scroll down to the shorts section, you can actually play those shorts. And after you're done playing it, you go back, your video is right there. The like minimized player, and you just click resume. Start watching it again.
You know, like another outrageous thing about titles is that I have noticed a few channels who would have hot takes like intentionally that it's not true. It can be possible that, but they would pretend that it is. Ah, we got our friend Craig there as well.
This is so weirdly
Wait,
accurate.
why
What the
do I
fuck?
look like that?
I was like, what the fuck is that? Is this
Yeah, I didn't even notice. I'm like,
mine
who's that
is
African?
just mine is hair and
Yeah,
yours is just beard.
bro, I thought that's an African dude with an afro, and
The
down is just
only
a
one,
fucking
the
fish.
only, the only one he got right. The closest one is fucking Craig. Craig is the almost realistic one here.
Yeah,
Look at Larry. His one is pretty accurate.
how I do this with my hands? Like what?
I mean,
Just now you're doing a pose like that.
you do that. You do that.
Yeah, that. So I was like, oh, okay. So that's Larry's pose. And TK just
So,
TK just
hands up, like I'm.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is from my point of view what I'm seeing.
It looks like a toddler's drawing. It's like baby's first drawing in nursery school.
Well, why are you laughing at my art skills? Are you laughing at me? Are you saying that I'm bad at art, you parapunde?
We couldn't have done that. So props to you. Like ours would have been like a circle and a stick, and that's it. Like done.
Okay,
No,
this is my mission for this session.
like he has his iPad, so you can at least draw a line straight.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, so you want straight line? Okay. I get it. I
Wait,
get it.
what were we even talking?
Oh, titles. Yeah, I was talking about like people would put in their hot takes on titles. Like I saw this outrageous title that I had to click on the video, and I knew it's a trap, but I had to watch it just so I can judge them. So, for those who are not football fans, like Neymar is one of the biggest player of his generation, at least the top 5. And the title goes like Neymar is not the top 10 player even in his generation. And I'm like, bitch, there's Ronaldo, Messi, and then Neymar. Or he has to be in the top 5. He is a very good player. What the fuck are you talking about? Why do you have a YouTube channel of football when you don't know that he is one of the best player in his era? And that got me so upset that I clicked on this video, and listen to this fucking idiot talk about football when he doesn't know. And halfway through, I realized, like, he knows, but he's doing this for the views, and he has 100,000 views to back up trying to look stupid. So it's like basically being stupid intentionally to get clout.
Yeah.
It's like trying to be the Chandler in Mr. Beast's video, like losing money intentionally to, oh, I'm so clumsy. Oh, I can't fucking do it for the money. Like,
I don't know. I don't watch usually Mr. Beast videos, so
I
like,
haven't seen him for a year or two, but that's how Chandler was. I presume like 2-3 years ago.
but yeah, it works though because like no matter how much of a stupid take you might have on the internet, there's gonna be people who are gonna agree with you. Okay? Like
Or disagree like me, and it will bring clout regardless.
yeah, but especially it's the hate farming. You know, it's like the more outrageous the title or the thumbnail, the more outrageous a claim you can make in the video. Doesn't matter if you can back it up in the video or not. You will get clicks from people. Just cuz is the outrage clicks, right? And you can see like stupid content is getting more popular day by day on YouTube or TikTok. It doesn't matter. Like absolute stupidity to the max, and people you're gonna see in the comment section people actually agreeing with that shit, and you'll be like, "What the fuck is going on in this world? Am I going crazy right now? What is happening?"
Yeah. Like, there are people who believe in like UFO and aliens.
You don't?
Well, hold on there, okay? What are you trying to say here, okay?
You don't? You don't?
So you do believe in aliens and
Yeah.
You think the pyramids built themselves?
aliens coming to Earth. You believe that?
Yep.
Yeah, you think the pyramids built themselves?
I mean,
No, I think I believe in it because there's a lot of technologies that far surpasses. We have the technology, the result of a particular futuristic technology before we have the solution to how to build it.
yeah, but that's not how it works, though. Because if somebody gives you from the future that you didn't already have, then
No,
how
not
did
future.
you get
Not
the
future, but as in like a technology that we currently don't have the knowledge to possess. So it's a technology that's from a different planet. So that's the only way I can label it like futuristic because we are progressing towards that.
Well, I don't know about the technology thing, but like
Wait,
more
TK,
and
your volume is.
yeah, more and more we see like the UFO sightings, and like even the US government has made it public now, the documents of like multiple UFO uh UFO sightings and records over the years. And that shit is like, it's kind of weird that like we always thought there were UFOs and shit, but the government was trying to hide. And now we know that, and now the government has published it. And now we know for sure that there were UFOs and there are still like UFO sightings around the world. So, they could be like technology, like aircrafts from different countries. But there are some UFO sightings that like defy defy reality, like defy the um technological what is
advancement?
uh yeah, or the technological cap that we have right now, like it surpasses that. So you gotta ask yourself like, and the universe is not small, okay? It's like very unlikely that we are the only living that we are the only intelligent species in the whole universe. So there might as well be aliens.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I believe in our like, what do you call that, solar system, that it's highly likely that we are the ones, or we are the only maybe we are only the developed ones who has the means to actually, let's say, monitor at least Pluto or a bit far, right? And from those monitoring clips and whatnot, we didn't see any life forms. It's safe to presume that in this solar system, we are the only living beings, apart from animals, obviously, in our Earth. But in other planets, we are the only ones. And the issue is, we don't have the means of technology to actually travel in light years and see for ourselves how much of the universe is without animal race. So, and I think that could be true for those race or animals or aliens, whatever you want to call them. So there is no way for us to know. And if they have the technology to come here with that many UFO sightings, I don't think so. The government just can hide it that easily, because because as much as we want to believe we don't want to believe our governments and be like, oh, Area 51 has something or whatnot. These guys are in our political system. They cannot keep a secret like that. They just don't have the means to, because somewhere there's going to be a leak and the opposition party, so the left, right, or the right side, somebody would know from the opposition side who is not the president at that point, and they're gonna leak the information and be like, did you know your government tried to hide this from you? And it will just blah blah. The government officials would not unite to keep this away from the citizen, because it's not possible, because the way our political system is, like, they blame each other for anything and everything. So if you hide aliens, the other person is gonna come in and be like, oh, he hide all the aliens and he he took away humanity's whatever, right? Like reason to prosper, or massive $1 billion information this government took away from the earth. They're gonna banish him. They're gonna make his life miserable or her life miserable. So I don't think so. Governments can actually keep it a secret as much as we like to believe that they can.
So you're saying our whole raid on Area 51 was for nothing? We
No,
Naruto
it was for
ran,
Naruto Run, bro.
we
Naruto
Naruto ran all the way to the middle of nowhere to leave empty-handed. We are never gonna get our hands on those triple titty blue aliens. Is that what you're trying to tell me, Larry?
I mean, because the most
Those
arguments,
avatar titties.
where the government is not telling us, but
Those
I'm pretty
Smurf
sure government can't hide.
titties. No, but I like obviously like Area 51 and all the experiments. That's going a bit too far, but I I don't think there's a whole conspiracy about like the government. Like I don't think they know much about it. Okay, I think they know as much, maybe just a bit more than we as the general population know about. Like, of course, they knew about the UFO sightings. They just wanted to keep it private to not alarm the public, because people panic and whatnot. And they must have thought that, oh, people are dumb. They can't handle the truth and shit. So yeah, they just keep it classified. And yeah, but I think there could be possibility. I don't think the governments know anything more about this other than the UFO sightings and some strange occurrences without any actual proof of anything, right? I don't think they actually have like avatar like blue aliens with 3 titties locked up in a basement somewhere experimenting on them. But I mean, suspicious. And for the most part, I don't think like politicians, like most politicians, don't have access to these classified information. Only the highest of the highest, like, clearance, like the president and like the highest top military, officers, have clearance for these classified information.
Wait, TK, your volume is gone.
Is it completely gone?
No, you're just getting further and further away.
No, you can't keep your hands steady. That's what he's trying to say.
All right.
He didn't want it to call you incompetent or something like that, like you're useless, can't do one job. He didn't want it. He didn't mean that, right, Donkey? It was just
Huh?
telling you that uh, for some people it's hard to listen to one thing at a time, like just do one job, just hold the mic. Because for some people it's hard, and Donkey clearly understands that.
Great.
Like
You
it can
try,
be
you try
challenging.
holding the fucking mic, dude. You're not even wearing anything.
I don't need to.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what's your point?
Fucking hell. To buy another pair of headphones.
Yep. Apparently, so it seems.
Well, or try to figure out if you need a headphone or not in the first place. Maybe you can, work around like I do and don't need a headphone.
I do. Because I have to record the whole thing. Edit
Sure.
it.
Sure. Whatever you say,
Can't do
boo.
that on my phone.
Sure.
Anyways, so besides that, what other topics you guys
Oh
have?
my god, look at this. This is so awesome. I have a little bit hair less than I would have wanted. It looks like I have this hair. Can you put some more
Okay,
hair on my head?
I'll fix that. I'll fix that shit.
No,
One
no,
day.
Donkey, no, it's perfect, Donkey.
It's okay. It's
I
okay.
don't I don't like the enthusiasm here.
What the fuck?
No
No, this is-
problem.
It's like a horror movie, like
Oh yeah, I like that gory stuff.
horror cartoon. But yeah, other than that, what topics like
Uh,
the fuck? Yeah, that hair is much better. You're right. That
yeah,
fits you much better than the previous one.
I'll take it. I like the spookiness of it, actually.
That's all I am about. No, I think that's.
No,
This is the family-friendly version of the previous one. This is for
if it's like this is the first one and then it transitions to the dark one out of nowhere. Like something happened and like now we're all dark.
no, your early 20s and your early 30s, and that's the difference.
Like as we progress, like every episode, and that's how we started, and now this is how we end the episode
Yeah,
every
yeah.
time.
This is how we started. It's like this is how we
This
started.
could work as our what do you call the thumbnail? I don't know.
Yeah, it could.
It's pretty scary though. It's like, are you scared for your pants?
You should send that in the server.
Wait, I
Yeah.
gotta like. Yeah, you
But
guys
it would
carry on.
be perfect for Halloween though. I dare you to click on this video with this thumbnail. That would have been like a good shit. I don't know. But
But
Halloween,
for
and then-
Halloween, we had a nice episode though. We had a good thumbnail because I used the donkey's fucking Joker costume
Oh yeah.
for that episode thumbnail, and it did pretty well. We got more views than usual on that episode.
What the fuck? Okay.
That's
Like yeah, at the time. Like now we're getting more views actually. Like
Oh.
we getting more views in the last few weeks. But at the time that was one of the like highest viewed episodes.
Surprisingly.
I
Yeah.
mean, as long as there's a steady improvement or trajectory, that's pretty fucking good. What's that?
Hold on.
Oh,
You guys carry on. I have a work message I need to reply. I'll be back.
I thought the clickbait was pretty good for that episode. It was like Donkey goes too far for the spooky Halloween special. And then the picture of like two fucking clowns in the dark. It was pretty good.
uh,
That was because oh okay, so you were there in that episode.
oh yeah, I wasn't there.
No, you were. It was like the first no, like the second episode you were in or something.
Okay. But Donkey had a costume on while I was on the podcast, I believe. Like he had this like devilish horn. I don't know what episode was that.
The fuck?
Yeah, I think I remember that. I just thought that was Halloween. But then what was it if it wasn't Halloween?
Devilish horns? What are you talking about?
Am I tripping? I'm pretty sure like he had
He's
this
talking
like
about the accessory I was wearing.
yeah,
It was a Halloween episode.
I was on it. Otherwise,
Yeah.
how do I remember it?
Oh yeah, it was. It was the Halloween episode, yeah.
Yeah, then why did you fucking exclude me like that? Like as if I wasn't there. I was there. Just fucking
I
click on the video and see if I'm there or not.
I
Like, bro,
forgot. I didn't
you know what I was thinking? That I'm so delusional that I saw the episode and I thought I was in, even though I wasn't in. That's what I was thinking.
You just watched so much of the fucking podcast. Now you don't even know which ones you were in and which ones you're not.
Yeah, that's fucking good.
Yeah. Well, anyway, but yeah. So, Larry, what do you want?
Did you have a brain fart? You wanted to start the conversation somewhere. Halfway through. So
No, I was thinking about the best way to deflect it to you. So
Okay.
anyway, Larry, so what's up with you? So what do you want to talk about today?
Inflation is very bad. That's it. I feel like I've become that uncle. I don't know if I don't know if you had this in your household, or even if Donkey did. The thing is, like a lot of times in my household, there will be conversation as like, do you know the eggs cost this much now? Potatoes, they cost a lot. Oh, do you know the oil that we cook? We can't cook anything. We can't fry anything because the oils are so expensive. So that's the conversation I listen to. Maybe for those who have never experienced it, I come from poverty and you don't. You fucking stuck up bitch. So if you
Whoa.
okay. So
Slow.
the thing is,
Slow on the internalized inferiority complex. Okay.
yeah, no, like I had those.
Wait,
I
is my voice better now? The
no,
audio?
no.
Fuck's sake.
You gotta hold it. We keep telling you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
I know, like, it's the fucking typical Asian household conversation where, like, your mom or dad or anyone in the family, that's all. Like, you're gonna hear that every day. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, you know, the fucking eggs and the chicken is so expensive now. I can't even buy the fucking,
Yeah,
what?
and they would buy in bulk and complain.
Yeah. and
The
that
thing is,
it just seeps into people. But I always thought, like, why do they say these things? Like, what is the point of saying? Like, I thought it was always so stupid. Like, are you actually you? You're talking to me about inflation? I don't even fucking go to the market. I don't buy these things. I don't cook. Why are you telling me this?
no. Why am I telling you this is because, like, I feel that because like when I came to Toronto in like 2020, $100 or $150 was plenty of food for me for 1 month. It was more than enough, and I would have whatever. Like, I would just go into the grocery store and I wouldn't even check what's it cost. Obviously, I wouldn't pick whatever. I would be in a budget, but I wouldn't have to necessarily think how much it's gonna cost, because once I divide it with my roommate, it's gonna be enough for me to be okay with. 150, maybe 160. Now that goes for 2 weeks or three, and like back, I would buy a few bags of chips, crisps, popcorns, and yada yada yada, because I got some spare money. I can buy some snacks. And now, like, $15 for snacks, is it worth it? Nah, I can buy a whole chicken with this. I won't. And when I had that thought in my head, I'm like, what to do? What the fuck? Like, what? Like, am I thinking like that now? And that's what fucking, because like, in these 3 years, our salary got increased by probably 60 cents, but inflation happened thrice at 7%, 6%, and 8%. So things have been 25% more expensive than it was 3 years ago. But my salary got increased 50 cents. So you can see the issue there. It's like I'm making money every year.
I know it hurts, but the thing of the matter of the fact is, nobody really cares. Nobody really gives it. Like, what do you expect someone to say? Like,
Yeah,
when
but
you
that's a
hit them
big
with the,
upsetting
you know
thing,
how
and I
expensive
understand
shit
that.
is getting? What kind of like, conversation are you expecting from that?
Okay, it's like venting to somebody. It's not like, oh, give me a solution. It's like, it's like you have to get that out of your system, and once you do, you feel like, oh, I'm trying to make a change, or you feel a bit lighthearted because you just put out your stress. As meaningless as it is, but it is what it is. You just gotta let it out.
Yeah,
You
now
know.
you know why your dad used to come back every day and be like, yeah, fuck this shit. To be like, yes, things are so expensive. The business is not going well, and all this shit, and just used to dump all that shit on you when you were just trying to have dinner. You're like, I don't know what to do with all this negativity. Like,
Another weird thing is, like, growing up, I thought we were having a bad business year every year, until 3 years down the road, I got to know actually 3 years back we were doing very well, but now we are doing horrible. And I'm like, wait, we were doing well? Like, wait, there was a time that our business was booming, and you guys didn't tell me. I didn't get extra shoes. I didn't get a one extra clothes. I didn't get $5 extra for my
exactly, you can
allowance.
never
Like,
tell.
what?
They'll never tell you if shit is going well. They'll still keep, what, like hyping up the bad stuff and like keep slapping it on and layering it on. But
You,
you
you
still
know
think it's
how?
bad. You still think it's bad, right? But you know it's really bad when shit hits the fan, like, uncontrollably hard.
in Asian household, to know that your family is doing well financially is if you see their grocery shoppings. So if your parents are buying a lot of good food, that means their business or job is they got a bonus or something. Because a trip to wherever comes way later. Even to a restaurant for a meal at a restaurant, that comes way later. But the way you see it, if your dad is buying chocolates or buying a lot of expensive caviar food, so that's how you know. Oh, maybe he had a good day today, so that's why he went aboard extra and got that hilcha fish for I don't know 10,000, for example. So they would do that to show the appreciation.
10,000 taka. What kind of fucking fish are you eating out here?
No, what do you mean? Like a hilcha fish costs
Yeah.
a lot of.
10,000 though?
Yeah, if you buy like 4 or 5 kilos of it.
Is that true? Are you just making shit up right now?
No, 1 kilo is
no
like
way.
3,000 or 4,000 taka, I
There's
think.
no fucking way.
Yeah, it's very expensive in Bangladesh. It's also expensive here as well. It's like I wanted to buy one hilcha fish like a month ago, and it was $50, and I was like, no, thank you. I don't need it. I don't like it that much to spend $50 on a fish.
Okay, yeah, I mean, for people who don't know what fish we're talking about here, it's like hilcha fish. It's like probably only it's only available in like Bangladesh, and is it available in India? Might be. Like it's a very local fish. I don't think outsiders will know about this.
Oh yeah, true. How do I? Okay, it's like one of those traditional food in Bangladesh that if you go to Bangladesh, you have to have it fresh. It's one of our.
Apparently, I always thought it was like overhyped. Like I didn't get it.
I mean, we have a holiday dedicated to eating this, sort of.
Well, not dedicated to eating this, but it's like this is like was the traditional food that people used to eat on that holiday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
became.
never got it. Like it's like too many bones. Like I don't fucking like that much bones in my fish, and like not enough fish, too much bone, too
Yeah,
expensive, not worth it. Like
yeah.
for what?
I had the same issue, but after trying hilsa fish here, weirdly enough, if I don't know, I know you can't cook, so that's kind of waste of saying it. But the fishes that they export to like foreign countries, those are pretty fucking good. Like I had like once or twice here, but it didn't felt like it's a frozen fish. It's whatever. It was pretty fucking good.
All right.
Like it's a traditional thing. Obviously, it depends on the taste and subjective. Growing up, I never liked it. It was never my first choice. I would rather have beef any
It's the
day.
bones for me. Okay, that's what does it. That's a deal breaker because I hate picking bones out of fish, and this thing has bones in places nothing should have bones in. Okay, like its fucking tummy, the fucking tummy of the fish is like bones and like prickly needles, like full of them. Like this thing is a living nightmare. I don't know. Like, does this thing cry every night? And like it hurts throughout its existence? Like all these fucking needly bones throughout its body? Is this existence a painful, miserable one until the day it dies? Is it
Bro,
hungry? Why does it have so many
let's not
bones?
think of the fish as a life, because then it becomes kind of grim and weird. That I don't know.
Does. And weirdly enough, it has small fucking little bone that no other fish has. In
We
place,
don't know that.
I've never, I've never
But
eaten
that's why
fish.
I like salmon, because you don't. There's no fucking bones. You just fucking eat it.
No, but
You know?
there's a lot of fish like that. Okay, like ocean fish usually don't have as many. It's those freshwater fish that have a lot of bones, and that the hilsha is like the fucking nightmare. It's like I'm pretty sure no other fish in the world has bones. It's weird.
Yeah, I guess.
It's like, do you have no strength in your fucking muscles at
They
all?
have a vertebra, right? They have a spine thing going on,
Yeah,
right?
every fish has that. Wait,
I don't know.
do
Why
they?
are we okay? Why are we talking about Hilsha fish now? Like nobody's interested in this. We're talking too long about this at this point.
Well, Donkey is
Yeah.
fucking gone. I don't know what the fuck else to talk about.
Okay, no more Hilsha fish. If anybody's listening ever visits a Bengali dude or a girl or is in Bangladesh, please do try this. You might hate it or you might really like it.
Oh no, but be careful if you try this fish. Be careful of the bone in every bite, okay? You really gotta pick. And this is no, like, I'm not over exaggerating this when I say you gotta be careful or you can die. These bones,
You can die, but
you
yeah,
can
you might have
literally die.
you'll have an experience to remember. Let's just say that.
You never got fucking fish bone caught in your throat, bitch?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah, so, like,
Yeah, I have glasses, bro. I don't see half of the fucking bones that I have to pick up. I'll just have to. I'll like, okay, I'll be the good guy and I'll swallow the fucking bones.
what the fuck?
Yeah, like halfway through, you have to commit. You're like, alright, it's too late now. I can't. I can't get it out. I gotta just and and yeah,
Imagine if that's how what girls think when they when they
yeah.
take it too deep in their throat. They're like, "Oh, it's already in there. Might as well swallow it now. There's no coming out." And
I mean, it's gonna be unpleasant either way. Like if you take it out or you like, ah, there's
uh,
no win in that scenario.
well, anyway, what anime or TV shows or movies have you watched this past week?
I didn't. I didn't see anything. I don't think so. Oh, I saw probably a few episodes of Frasier. Do you know that? Like 30 years old sitcom.
Right. I think I heard about it, but what? It's a
Yeah,
30-year-old sitcom?
yeah.
Why are you watching that?
I couldn't find anything because I was in a mood of watching a sitcom and most of it is trash. The comedy genre is the trashiest genre ever, but for some reason I kept going back to it. It's everything is trash, and that was like one of the classic trash. So I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot, I guess. Like I have stooped low enough to watch Friends. I guess I can stoop a bit low to watch. Like I've seen Big Bang Theory. Like I have seen the dirt at the
Stoop
bottom.
low enough. You used to love that shit. You used to eat that shit up like oh.
No, like don't get me wrong. I had genuine laughters from Friends, but it's not a good show. Like it's not. But
Bro,
for,
you
for
used to fucking love Chandler. You're like,
yeah,
bro,
it's
Chandler
he's funny.
is
He's
the boss.
funny.
He
No,
is.
like you don't watch Friends for the plot or for the story. You watch it for jokes, and for jokes, it's pretty good. Like few episodes. But if you look at the nitty gritty of the storyline, you question a lot of things, and then you find everything not funny. I mean, there are a few episodes that there really stands up and they are really funny, even stood up the time. But overall, the story is not that good. Obviously, it's a
Well,
sitcom.
yeah,
It's good.
sitcoms aren't really about the stories. Like, and
Yeah.
the comedy isn't that highbrow comedy usually either. It's just like sitcoms are supposed to turn your brain off, silly humor, haha laughter once or
Yeah,
twice an
that
episode.
that Friends do pretty good. So in that regard, it's pretty good show, but it's still not the, like you would rather watch a show that moved you or made you think.
Bro, that's what I always say, but you're the motherfucker who's like, you know what I really want to watch right now? A 30-year-old sitcom that I cannot relate with at all because all the jokes are outdated and I can't understand any reference they make.
Okay, the thing is, like, for me, I have to get hooked with a show to watch it. I don't have anything against any genre apart from horror. I don't like horror whatsoever. It's not because I'm a bitch and I'm afraid. None of that. It's because I actually don't like the concept of horror film or shows. It just doesn't appeal to me.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I get that.
I have to get hooked. I have to get hooked. But whatever the premise is, it doesn't sold me. Like, I need a YouTube video of a guy convincing me this is the show you need to see. You need to see it. It's a must watch show before you die. That's what I need to hear. And then I need to like the plot. And then the show has to deliver some sort of hook to me in the first 1 or 2 episodes to kept me watching. And when you put all of that, it sounds like, bitch, shut the fuck up. I ain't making like there are not many shows. And like it becomes really difficult to find what I'm looking for,
It's
depending
because
on my.
you're being a picky bitch, okay? Just fucking eat your vegetables, okay? Why are you picking your vegetables out of your fucking food? Just,
Because there are some vegetables I like and there are some vegetables I hate. So I'm not gonna have something
bro, there it's like I've given you enough shows. Like just on this very show, I've talked about in details movies
I have
and
watched.
shows.
I have watched Tropic Thunder
You did?
the first 20 minutes and I hated it. The humor did not go well with me. It was so off the top that it wasn't funny. It was more like, ha, ha. Okay, that's fucking cringe. That's what the first 20 minutes was. That's what the first 20 minutes. Bro, I listened to your advice. I watched stuff.
What?
You donkey. I listened, but it's just
That,
the
that,
blackface thing
that,
wasn't doing it for me.
what the fuck? It's
The blackface was not doing it for me. I was that Karen that was like, okay, that's funny though. Again, that's a 14, 15-year-old movie. So what the fuck, bro? Why are you even telling me to watch a 15-year-old movie and another one which was 19-year-old, I think?
which one?
Yeah, those were the two recommendations.
Zoolander?
Yeah.
Because it's fucking comedy gold. You fucking idiot. You villain. You enemy of comedy. You fucking humorless piece of garbage. Filth on this earth. How can you say that Tropic
Sorry.
Thunder is
I'm
not
sorry.
funny?
I'm
You've
sorry.
lost it. You have lost it.
I
If you had
tried.
any
I'm
semblance
sorry.
of sanity left, you've
I said
lost
I'm sorry. I
everything.
mean it. Look, bro, I watched it for 20 minutes. I didn't find it funny. I didn't like the way the over the top things. I don't know. It's just not my kind of humor. What can I do? Like I can't. Do you want me to sit here and lie about my individual taste just to tell
Okay,
you, oh, bro,
okay,
that's the funniest shit ever?
okay. Tell me,
Because
what is your kind of humor? What is your favorite comedy movie of all time?
Oh my god, I don't have that. Uh,
What? Tell me your fucking comedy humor.
okay. How I Met Your Mother. I like that comedy. Those sort of comedies. Like I think anything that has a friendship element to it, and it's like friends having fun or friends trying to pick out a girl or any friendship thing, but can't be high school or college because I don't like that. That high school drama thing is not for me, or college drama is not for me. But friendship sort of comedies, even Hangover, Grown Ups, anything of those genre is what is my filth.
But The Hangover, it's what? Hangover
I mean,
is
it's about
over the top as
friends,
fuck.
friends hanging out, right? Friends going on a trip,
Bro,
like whatever.
you're just fucking looking for something you can't have. Like what the fuck? You're trying. Like, are you trying to vicariously live out some fantasy here? Like, dude, it's comedy. It doesn't have to be just about friends going on a trip. This is not a feel good slice of fucking life anime. You don't.
You're attacking me now in front of people, probably 30 people who's going to watch it, and I don't appreciate it, okay? You asked me a genuine question, I answered. Why are you coming at me? That wasn't supposed to happen.
Tropic Thunder has friends. They're friends.
Tropic Thunder is shit in the first 20 minutes. I don't know if it gets goods or not, but it was shit. It was so hard to
movie
watch.
in the first 20 minutes.
Because it's shit. The first 20 minutes is shit, and I had to make a decision. Do I watch shit for another hour and 10 minutes?
You're saying
I already know it's shit.
you saw the introduction of all these characters. You saw Tom fucking Cruise come in as a bald man with a fat belly wearing a business suit and gold
Wait,
chain.
did he? I don't think so. He came on, or maybe I didn't recognize him. Okay, so
You saw
the black
character introductions and all this shit, and you thought that the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, bro, like filming a fake film in that manner, in that over the top, oh, I'm crying, oh, I lost my hand, I got like 7 bullets, but I'm still okay. All those, because, bro, we grew up watching Hindi films. That's normal to us. That's not funny anymore.
What are you on about? How are you comparing Tropic Thunder to fucking Bollywood films? No,
I'm just saying, like, it's so stupid that it's not funny.
it's so stupid that it is funny.
Oh, I agree to this.
Why are you trying to find logic in a comedy?
I wasn't trying to find logic, but I didn't find it. Haha. I was like, okay, and that okay, that weirdly judging where the movie's going is what I did.
That is your problem. Why are you judging the fucking movie?
I can't help it. I
What
find
the
it funny.
fuck
I can't help it. What do you mean? I can't help it. It's like when I watched The Office, I found it very weird and cringe rather than laughing because I was like, oh my god, I can't take this. Rather than laughing because it's funny. I don't know. It's just how it is. Like when I watched The Office, half of the time I was laughing and half of the time I was like, oh my god, no, Michael, no. And Michael would be like, that's what she said. Like the thing is, like, I don't know,
Stop self-inserting yourself, okay? You gotta stop putting yourself in the POV. You gotta.
I am not putting myself in the POV. It's just not my kind of humor. Like,
It's-
why can't you wrap that
It's just
around your head that it's
self-serving,
not my kind of
you're
humor?
jerking off thinking that you're the one fucking the girl in porno. Okay,
What the fuck? No.
that's what
Fuck
you're doing. That's what
no.
that's the problem here. The cringe characters are not you. Them being cringe is funny. It's not about you cringe. It
Yeah,
doesn't
but
have
it's
to be
it's it's equally uncomfortable to see them cringe. I would have the same experience if you had a shitty, cringy thing. I wouldn't. I would probably laugh at you though. But the point is, I would sympathize as well.
Donkey, this guy watched Tropic Thunder and he thought it was shit. He thought the first 20 minutes was so shit that he couldn't continue the movie and he dropped it.
So apparently, it's not full R word enough for him.
He was like, "Oh, it's so fucking stupid that it doesn't make sense," and I just couldn't. I just dropped it. Like,
Yeah,
it's not supposed to make sense.
No, it's like they're deliberately trying to make me laugh, but it's not making me laugh. It's making me. It's like that annoying cousin that would poke you around and be like, "Hee hee." It's not funny. You're fucking poking. It's not funny if you do that. And they would think they're hilarious. That's how the
Hold on.
movie.
Sorry, my boss is calling me.
Seems like we lost Donkey again.
Again.
Yep.
Jinx.
I
If somebody
You said
says
it
Jinx,
after me. It doesn't matter. You said it after me.
no, I said it at the same time. What do you mean?
Run it
I'm
back.
not a follower.
When the
I'm,
episode
I'm the
comes out.
one. I'm the one who initiates and people follow. Okay, I'm not a follower.
Okay.
You,
Whatever.
you followed my footsteps.
Okay. Okay. Whatever. It is. Okay. What does the fucking jinx mean? What does that do? What?
I don't know. Like, if you say Jinx, then the other person is not supposed to talk until I tell them to. I think that was a thing like that. Like back in the day, wasn't it a thing?
I
Am I
never.
tripping? It was a thing, right?
I remember there was something, but I never did anything with that thing, so it doesn't matter.
So you chose to make me look stupid again. Okay, how about this? We launch a poll on our channel.
Nobody's gonna vote.
Is Tropic Thunder funny or not? And then we'll see how many vote says otherwise.
Okay, but you're
Yeah.
not allowed to vote.
Okay, I won't vote from my account.
Fuck off. If you use your fucking multiple accounts and try to vote,
What are you talking about? I wouldn't do that. Probably. Look, how would you know?
okay.
Okay, how would you know?
Let me pull this shit up. Let me see how much Tropic Thunder has.
Do that. I'm just saying the movie's humor is not for everybody, and I am in that category where movie's humor is not for me.
Got a 82% Rotten Tomatoes and 7.1 IMDb. Compared to The Grown Ups, that has a 5.9 on IMDb. Grown Ups 2, which has a 5.3.
Okay, I get it. Shut up.
And 11% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay, be honest. Which one you laughed more at?
Bro, of course Tropic Thunder. What do you mean? If you're gonna ask me, of course I fucking laughed at the Tropic Thunder.
I didn't had a single laugh in the first 20 minutes. That's all I'll say.
Okay. And
Maybe I wasn't in the mood to watch the movie. Maybe
And-
that was.
Yeah,
was
okay.
that.
And you didn't even try Zoolander.
Yeah, I didn't try it after that. I'm going to. It's not like nah, I'm not going to or anything. It's just I haven't got around to watching that. I plan on watching it, obviously. Look,
I
bro,
mean,
I
I
have
don't have any
every
confidence.
every show you have recommended me, I have watched it at least. Even if did I finish all of them? No, but I've watched it. I have respect for your taste in movies and TV series because most of them are good. It's just sadly this one isn't.
Yeah, the 82% on Rotten Tomatoes would like to disagree with you.
The 18%, the minority is, bro.
The minority is the bitch. Okay, the minority are bitches. They're little bitches. And then it doesn't count. And the what? And after hearing that, I don't know what you're gonna say about Zoolander because I have no confidence in you anymore. Okay? I have no fucking
Because it's the same sort of humor.
Yeah.
confidence. It's
Okay. I think it's because it's like like I mentioned in the previous conversation. I think Larry's sense of humor is more similar to mine. Is like Adam Sandler's kind, and then Ben Stiller's comedy is a different kind.
yeah, but like it should still be funny. Like if he doesn't find it as funny as me, it should still be funny to him, not like drop the movie after 20 minutes.
Like okay, if it Tropic Thunder, why I started it is because someone told me about Robert Downey Jr.'s role, and
Yeah.
throughout the movie, I was waiting for that part, so that's why I sat through the movie.
Hmm.
So you
So
didn't so you didn't like the other parts of it? You didn't watch like
I like the other parts where there was no Ben Stiller in it, like Jack Black and Robert Downey Jr. and all.
but I don't
I
think
enjoyed their humor, but
Stiller.
not Ben Stiller's humor.
Yeah, I don't think Ben Stiller is that big of a part of in that movie though. Like I think it's carried by the other characters.
Yeah, in the start, the first 20 minutes, I think that's where a lot of introduction of Ben Stiller's character was there. So maybe that's why.
yeah, probably.
Okay, I mean, I don't know. Like I have though, given that I haven't watched the movie in a long time, probably years, but I don't
Yeah,
remember.
maybe it didn't stood the time of the time that well. Like maybe that could be because a lot of shows don't age well or movies don't age well, and it probably didn't age as well as you think it did.
Maybe I'll need to watch it again.
Or another thing is like I realized like when Star Wars got out, it was the revolutionary movie. It was the best thing ever, the trilogy.
It was
But
shit. Never
over
liked.
over the years, every movie adopted some element from Star Wars, from The Godfather, and one of those classic movies. To the point now, if you watch those classic movies where the actual origin came from, you're like, but it's kind of mid because movies took the inspiration and perfected it or made those things better, like the betrayals or the double whatever, right? The suspense, they took that element and writers made it better over the years. Now when you look back to those classics, it's like, yeah, it's okay, but it's not that mind-blowing anymore because it's not the first thing that you have seen. It's your exposure to that genre, to that style is now way different and refined than the classic.
Yeah, I mean I get that, but like for like that argument does not apply to this because your argument is Grown Ups is funny, Tropic Thunder isn't. So that's that's the thing.
But
I haven't watched.
I saw Grown Ups probably 7 years ago or 8 years
Exactly.
ago. So,
Exactly. Maybe I don't know. So I haven't watched Tropic Thunder in a long while, but I've watched Zoolander just recently, like a few weeks ago, and I fucking laughed my ass off. And I remember that Tropic Thunder was like in a similar vein, like a similar humor kind of movie. So I thought it should still be funny. So that's why. But I rewatched Zoolander a few weeks ago and I laughed my fucking ass off. Like I had forgotten most of the details in that movie, in the Zoolander movie. I just remembered the plot, I think. I didn't even remember the plot. I forgot almost everything, and it was all new. And I fucking laughed my ass off again, still. So yeah,